Rob the Backyard Gardener here. It's time for a pear update. I posted a video August 13th regarding my store-bought pears that I was trying to germinate the seeds and get some pear trees out of. And if you recall, in the first video that I showed you, it was the progress from 0 days through 34 days. This video has now been filmed, today's October 1st, so it's been about 82, 83 days since putting the seeds into the wet paper towel method. So probably about 48, 49 days since the last update. I know it's been a long time. I apologize. I've been busy. We've had some developments with the pear tree, so I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I've got two sets here that I'm going to show you. One is the original two seeds that sprouted originally, plus the propagated pear tree branch. And then about 2 weeks later, I had three more actually seeds sprout, and I wanted to show you how they're doing compared to the originals. Let's go take a look. So I'll pull these off the shelf here in a second, but I wanted to give you an idea. Got the propagated pear tree branch plus the two originals, and then the three other ones that came shortly thereafter, 2 weeks later. And wait till you see the difference between the soil that I used in these ones compared to the reused soil that I used in these ones. Okay, so if you watched my last pear video, these were the original three that I had shown you. I had my propagated pear branch that has grown, and I'll talk more about the coloring here in a second. And then my other two, and they're all pretty much stunted, and they don't look very healthy. So I don't know if the soil quality is bad. I've done a little fertilizing, and then they started to recover, but they just not have done very well at all. So I was a little concerned about giving an update on these three because there's not really much to report. I don't know what's going on with them. They're not healthy. But if you recall, I did try to germinate 6 seeds, and these were the first 2 that germinated, which I put in the last video, and I left the other 4 in the wet paper towel to see if I got further germination, and I did. I ended up getting 3 more. Now the second batch of plants, which I used a better quality soil, this is what I had, some potting soil that I hadn't used in a few months, and I decided to use it instead of the old soil, and it looks like these 3 have done a heck of a lot better. Wanted to zoom in on this first specimen just to give you a closer look at what the pear tree looks like in its infancy. A little bit of a black spot on the one leaf, but I'm not too unhappy with that. They look a lot healthier. They're a lot more green. And they're just overall growing faster than the original 3 sprouts, or the 2 sprouts. Again, one potting soil, not doing too well. Plants do not look healthy. They look stunted. They're struggling. They haven't died. I don't know if they're going to make it. We're going to try to get them into some new potting soil this weekend, and bigger cups than these, of course, and see how they do. But I wanted to give you an update because these plants have done a lot better as far as the second round of germination. Overall, it's been since July 10th when I first germinated the seeds, or placed the seeds from the pear into the wet paper towel method. I'll post a link to the original video below so that you can go back and watch it if you wanted to kind of gauge the progress we've had. Again, these 3 germinated about 2 weeks after these ones, which I didn't think I was going to get anything on them. One seed was not viable. I'm going to get, like I said, in bigger pots so that I can not get them too root bound, and I'm sure they're using up most of the nutrients in this soil anyway. So there you have it, everyone. I hope you're okay with the update. Did the best I can to kind of provide you with the reasons as to possibly why the first batch is not doing as well as the second batch. I say second batch, they're all from the same batch technically, but the ones that sprouted 2 weeks later I'm going to refer to as the second batch from now on. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll give you another update when there's more to show you, probably in about 30 to 60 days. Thanks a lot.